Hello guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be unboxing this package I got today in the mail, and let's see what's inside. So let me cut this open real quick. Okay, so that's open. Let's take a look. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a Lego figure I got from AliExpress, well, bootleg Lego. And let's take a look at the figure inside. And I think this is the Mosasaurus. So this is the bootleg Lego Mosasaurus, and we're going to see if it's worth buying or not. Here are the instructions, and let's get to putting this thing together. First, I see this head right here. Its head right here, so let's see where that goes. So, okay, so far what it's looking like, we're going to have to take this ring right here and put it into the neck that's here. Let me look at the instructions a little bit. Yeah, so basically we're going to want to first we're going to want to do the fins. Apparently it says on the instructions right here, and the tail and stuff. So let's open this up real quick and put those in. So we're going to take the bottom of the body, and we're going to put the fins in. So you're going to put like these wider ones on the bottom, kind of. I think they're kind of all similar. Actually, no, I think the back ones are wider. So you're going to put these wide ones on the back, sort of. Let me center that out a little bit more. And let's see. After we put these fins on, it looks like next we're going to want to put on our tail. Which here's our tail. We're going to put that on. Then after that, it's looking like we're going to have to put this little ring in. I'm trying to make sure I don't put it in backwards. Put this ring in, and then you're going to want to snap these two parts together. This one came with instructions, unlike another figure that I got recently, which was the Plesiosaur. That one had no instructions, so that was kind of a nightmare to put together, because I accidentally put the body together instead first, and then I realized I had to have the body apart to put the thing together. Well, here is the Mosasaurus so far. It has fins. Oh, those are springy, kind of. Oh, this one doesn't want to go back. That's not good. Well, we'll deal with that later. But anyways, you're going to take the head after that and snap that on. And, well, you got yourself a Mosasaur right here. Oh, man, I put the fins on backwards. Let's see if I can take this apart real quick. Oh, my goodness. I will be back if I can get this apart. So I'm doing this again. Make sure you put the big fins on the front, because they're supposed to go on the front, and the small ones on the back, because I thought they went the other way around, and it was kind of tricky to take apart, but thankfully it's much more forgiving than the Plesiosaur figure I got. That literally it took me a while to get that one open. It was almost impossible to get back open. Now we can put this figure together like this. One thing I have to say, these figures do go together very nice. They're very hard to take apart once you put them back together, which, I mean, technically is good. Here you go, got the head on. Let's get this stuff out of the way. And here is our Mosasaur figure. Not the worst, not the best, but let's start taking a look at this. So first, if you notice, it has a lot of texturing. This is probably based on the Jurassic World Mosasaur, most likely. Has articulated fins. All the fins kind of articulate, which is good. Has a little stud for Lego on the back, unlike the Plesiosaur, which has literally no studs anywhere. So it kind of is not really Lego. Tail moves back and forth. And then let's really take a look inside the mouth, which the mouth is actually spring-loaded, kind of similar to the Snap Squad Mosasaur. Oh, that's really strong spring load. And it stays on pretty good. I mean, they did advertise that on AliExpress that it kind of clings on like that. It's pretty good. Let's try to take a look inside its mouth, which is going to be a little tricky. But, yeah, inside the mouth, kind of basic texturing. Nothing too good, nothing too bad. Teeth are nice. All around, this figure is pretty good. It does lack paint. It's only the eye that's painted a little bit blue around the face. And then, I mean, and also the mouth is not painted. They could have painted the teeth and the inside of the mouth. That would have been nice, but it's still pretty good. The mouth, actually, the head turns, which is also very good. this is a pretty good figure. So far, it's actually pretty much worth it. So what we're going to do is compare it to some stuff. And the first thing we're going to be comparing this thing to is... First, let's start with the other AliExpress figure that I got and I actually did a review on, which either will be coming out first or after this video. Probably first, but... Here's the plesiosaur figure, which... Pretty good size. Let me show you from above like this. But they're pretty good in size. These actually look really good compatible to each other. You can kind of like open the Mosasaur's mouth. It's a little tricky. But you can kind of open its mouth and then have it like bite down on the plesiosaur like that. Which would probably pull the head off because this thing is, the bite is so hard on this figure. But here it is compared to the plesiosaur figure. Next, let's do this Imaginext Mosasaur that I actually found in a CVS. It is pretty close. Honestly, this one is smaller, this one's bigger. Honestly, I actually think the AliExpress one might be a little bit more worth it because the AliExpress was much cheaper, a little bit better quality and more articulated. This one's not articulated at all and it's like $10. And it's kind of hard to find. But it's still a nice figure, I still really like it. Oh, actually the fins are articulated on this. This is not a review on you, so I better stop right now. Next, I think we should be doing the actual Snap Squad Mosasaur, which the Snap Squad Mosasaur has this little thing on its head where you can actually pull to open the mouth. Well, this guy has no thing, so you have to literally try to pry its mouth open, and then it has a really strong bite force. Like, the Snap Squad, the talk mode, the mouth opens, and opens pretty easily. Like, I can do that even not using the thingy. Now, this thing has the lower jaw opening, and it is so hard to open. It's super strong, and it snaps closed, like... That is strong. Well, this guy, on the other hand, it also snaps closed, but at least you can actually open. And the paint is better on the inside. Which one is better out of these ones? It depends. If you want a bigger figure, then get this one in a cheaper figure. But if you want an actual better quality figure that's really similar and actually looks really nice, then get the Snap Squad. Snap Squad wins this round. Next, we're going to do some other Lego dinosaurs, which this is actually an AliExpress figure that I got a while ago, but I did not do a review on him. I might do one soon. But this is the Carnotaurus, which is a nice figure. Honestly, I think the Carnotaurus was cheaper than this, but only by a few cents. It's pretty good. It's actual Lego. Pretty good. Nice quality figure. Get this. Next is an actual Lego dinosaur, the Blue. It's actually about the same size as, well, the Blue. And... yeah. Next is this very tiny Dilophosaur figure. Not very much to say about it. It's just a low Dilophosaur figure. Next is going to have to be Mattel Plesiosaur. Pretty good in size. Honestly, the only thing that makes this bigger than the actual Mosasaur is its neck. And then, well, the Mosasaur, which we're going to move that back so we can get that in the frame. And, oh boy, this thing is huge. This is a huge figure, lovely. It can eat the baby Mosasaur. That's always nice. Let's move on to the next one. Which this next one will be the Roar Strikers Liaplorodon. Which is actually a shocker. Literally, a few days ago, I went to Target and they literally had this guy in stock. I was like, I paid so much more money and I could have got it much cheaper at Target, but I still really like this figure. But we're doing a size comparison. The Liaplorodon's huge. From this angle especially, it is huge. This guy got a button so you can... But to be honest, this Mosasaur, let's see if this can actually pick up the Liaplorodon. Because to be honest, it has a very strong bite force. That is a shame that the Liaplorodon cannot pick up the Mosasaur. But the Mosasaur can pick up the Liaplorodon. I'll be much more careful with this figure now. Well, since that was our last, well, almost the last size comparison, let's move on to the, well, really well-known figure, Owen. Which Owen, this could be like a baby Mosasaur figure, actually. But it's about the same size as a Mattel human. Now that we are 100% done, let me say my final thoughts on this figure. Is it worth buying? Yes. Look on AliExpress, find it. It's very worth buying. This is not the only color. There's also a black variant, which I slightly regret not picking up too, but this is a good figure too. This thing has a really good chomp. It's just an all-around nice figure, and the head can turn. And that is very satisfying. I'm going to be playing with this for the rest of forever. Okay, I'll stop now. But the nice thing is, like, you see this? It got studs on its back, like a real Lego figure. You know the plesiosaur? This is supposed to be a Lego one. No studs on its stomach, no studs on its back. But, to be honest, that's more like a rip-off Karatomi figure, but this is an actual, like, studs on its stomach and studs on its back. So if you really wanted to, like, you can literally just clip it onto its back like that. That's much nicer. Like, I feel like the plesiosaur should have studs on its stomach, too. This one also got ones on its back, which the plesiosaur really doesn't need. But, still, they need to add a little bit more Lego detailing to make it a little bit more, well, Lego-y. So I'm not going to connect to it because its feet are really big. Let me see if I take a real Lego figure like the blue, and the blue should probably stay. And why am I calling blue the blue? But yeah, blue stays on because blue has smaller feet. But yeah, would I recommend getting this figure? Yes. Should you get this figure? Yes. Please get this figure. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Hello there. I'd like to let you guys know that, well, let me show you. We've got merch. So, please buy some merch.